Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Annie J, and I am back again. I wanted to share with my ladies some signs that he may not be for you. Let's get straight into it. Number one, he is not attentive. You can make excuses until the cows come home. He's busy, got so much work on. Listen, everyone will make time for the things that they want to make time for. Making up those excuses on their behalf is not going to get us anywhere. You don't hear from him, doesn't call, doesn't really text, replies to your text after a couple of days, never really video calls. He's just not that interested. And I say it out of love because I have been through the same sort of dating experiences. A man that is interested is going to make time. So if you haven't been hearing, then it's because you're not a priority. Number two, he never initiates to take you out on a date. Listen, if you're that interested in somebody, you're going to want to see the person as often as is humanly possible around work schedules and things like that. If he's not someone that's asking you, hey, I want to take you XYZ just so that we can get some more time together, do activities together, then he is not that interested. If he's not making effort to take you out on dates, get to know you, to romance you and things like that, again, you're not a priority. Time to reconsider. Somebody that is purposeful and is pursuing is going to make themselves known and be evident in your life. Number three, he always talks about himself. Constantly. I have been there. This particular guy would just cut me off when I am talking. So I'm trying to get a word in about myself. They just swoop in, take the stage and off to the hills. Not really engaging, not asking any questions, not showing interest. And for me, if you're interested in somebody, you will be able to speak as much as you can equally listen and engage and ask questions. If they're not doing that, I don't know, I'd be wary about that. How much does he actually know about you? Has he made the effort to actually get to know you, to ask you questions, to find out more about you? Similarly, look out for the ones who never talk. They only listen. They always sort of probe and pry into your life. They want to know where the last guy went wrong. They don't actually really say much at all. Super listeners, because why are you only listening to what I've got to say? You're not offering any information about you, about your life, only listening to me, but you never say anything. It's a two-way street, ping and pong. If they are just not saying anything at all, they only ever listen, they ask questions about you, but they don't volunteer any information about themselves, I would be wary about that. Number five, I'm in my 30s. When I was in my 20s, I was dumb and foolish. I didn't think about these things. But now that I'm in my 30s, there's certain things that are very important to me. Number one, God. Number two, family. Number three, friends. If you are progressing with somebody and you feel like you're getting somewhere, you're starting to get into each other's worlds, then there should come a point where they would want you to start meeting people in their life as you would want them to start meeting people in your life. Ladies, sometimes we can jump ahead of ourselves and we'll be like, I want you to meet all these people, and you then realize, hang on a minute, I've not met anybody in your life. That is a problem. It needs to be reciprocated and it's balanced. And guess what? Because you're both serious. Somebody that is not serious is not going to want you to meet people in their life, especially not their close friends and family. But if they're serious about you, then they are going to want you to meet those special people that they may have already, or they should have told you about up until this point. They're going to want you to meet them, and they want to start intermingling your families and your friends because they see themselves going the whole way with you. If they are not doing any of that, if you ain't met not cat diddle squat, nobody, Houston, problem. Okay, now there's no specific time period. It should just be when it feels right. But if the time is going and nobody has appeared, now, I'm not going to say after 2 months, 4 months, 6 months. It will feel organic and it will feel like the natural evolution of your relationship and what you have going on. If the time is passing and no one has appeared from his side, it's time to start reconsidering. And don't be afraid to ask questions. I feel like we get ourselves into that mind state where it's like, oh, you know, I don't want to scare him off. A real man that has real intentions will not be scared off when you ask serious questions. He will be able to hold his own, stand firm and respond to your questions with confidence. If it is somebody that is now skating around the answers, and be wary about that, they're not giving you information. They will sort of not answer the question, but answer it at the same time without really answering it. That's when you've got to start being wary. But somebody that is firm in their mind that they are looking for something serious, concrete, lifetime, long term, he's not going to have an issue with any questions that you ask. So ask the questions you want to ask. If you say it to yourself and you think, oh, this one maybe, ask. Okay? Ask the question. Ask the questions. And similarly, he should also feel comfortable enough to ask you questions to show his real intention. Somebody that doesn't talk about future plans. Naturally, you're going to want to know about his future plans as it relates to you, right? Because you're seeing this person, you're dating them. So you want to know, okay, where am I fitting into your life in the future and stuff like that. If he doesn't talk about his future plans, his goals, aspirations, where he's trying to get to, doesn't necessarily need to be there right now. If the man is the head of the home, I come from traditional Christian family, the man he should lead. If this leader doesn't know where he's going, it's a problem for all of us. Me, I don't want to come and carry the family. No. I know there are plenty of women who do that and all the rest of it. But guess what? Eventually, we get exhausted. We get tired of it. And then we start to feel resentful. We want somebody who is going to lead. And we are just providing that support. If he doesn't ever talk about his future plans, especially as pertains to you, girl, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. So if he has no direction about anything, be wary. Okay? And is he making the steps to get there? So it might be someone that has all this ambition. Are you seeing the action align with the words? My mum once told me, your actions are speakers so loud, I can't hear what you're saying. So if you're telling me all of this, let me see it. If you've just got good, because anyone can talk a good game, guys, I promise you. And if he is talking a good game and he's sweeping you off your feet, but you are not seeing the evidence to match and follow the words that you're being told, reconsider or think about whether this is somebody that is actually about what they're saying. Get your head out the clouds for 2 seconds and also think logically about it before you go down a path with this person over a number of months, years. It's just about protecting your heart also. Is he someone that avoids labels? I'm just going with the flow. Let's see how it goes. We'll go from there. No. So if you are trying to find the one and you know exactly where your head is at, and then you meet someone and they're wishy-washy, no please. Because somebody that is serious is going to be able to tell you, this is what I am after. If he's avoiding conversations about, if you even yourself, if you feel nervous to bring up a conversation about labels, it's a problem. Because why would you feel nervous if you were confident in what the two of you had and you feel like this is going in the direction that it needs to? You are not going to feel nervous about bringing up where we headed. But if you feel even nervous, shy to come and mention any of that because you're a bit anxious about the response you're going to get, then it's time to reevaluate the whole everything. What is his emotional maturity like? Does he respond or does he react? Because there are two different types of people. If you are with someone who can't, their emotions, they don't know how to handle them. They don't know how to talk, to treat you when they're feeling a certain type of way. Do they give you silent treatment? Things like that. No. That is signs of emotional immaturity, and that is not going to end very well. You want someone that can handle their own, even if they're going through a difficult time or they've just received some bad news. Or how do they respond to that? How do they react to it? You need to discern and decipher that. Every relationship is going to have its ups and also have its downs. What sort of reactions and behavior am I going to be dealing with at that point in our relationship? Beware of signs of possessiveness, calling you all hours of the day, always wanting to know where you are, who you're with, what you're wearing, all of that. That behavior is a red flag. Massive. You see that, run a mile, please. It should not feel draining. When you are with somebody, you should feel uplifted, encouraged. You should feel like you're in a more optimistic mindset. Feel positive about where you guys are going. If you're seeing their name come up on your phone, you get anxiety. No, that's not a good sign. I don't even need to tell you that. If someone is showing any sign of possessiveness, go and look up the term possessiveness, okay? And if you see that sort of behavior with the person that you're dating, call it a day without being so vested. The early warning signs, ladies, we have to catch them early so we don't go through heartache. Ultimately, if someone is possessive, they're controlling your time, which means they're controlling your life. And that is not a positive sign. You should still be able to do the things that you're committed to freely. Even the Bible says, freely ye have received. It shouldn't be restrictive. It shouldn't feel forced. It shouldn't feel claustrophobic. Love should not feel like that. So if you see signs of possessiveness, hit the road, Jack. Lastly, if he is disrespectful, blatantly, time to call it a day. Similarly, you should not be disrespectful towards him. We should just not be disrespectful human beings in general. It doesn't take a rocket science to note that. But if he is someone that is disrespectful towards you, it's a big no-no. If you get blatant insults, name calling, body shaming, no, why would you even want someone? Would you have a friend like that in your life? Then why do you want a man like that in your life? If someone is going to disrespect you and make you feel bad about yourself, they do not deserve to be in your life. Just, it's a no. I was even coming to give explanation. It's just a no. You should not have someone calling you out of your name ever. Someone that loves you is never going to treat you like that. They might get upset. You might have small heated discussions, but it should never result in insults. If you are getting insulted by the person that you are with, bye. Okay? Anyway, ladies, I hope that you have found this useful. Before I go, I would just say to follow, and I'm going to post her details up here. That Goddess Energy, her Instagram is fire. She will teach you so many things about being feminine, dating, what to avoid, what to look out for. Her page is awesome. Guys, get onto her Instagram and subscribe. The things that she speaks of are beneficial, and she is talking from experience. We are all talking from okay, not everybody, but most of us are talking from experience, things that we have learned, and so the more able we are to advise other people. So guys, I'll pop her details right here, and do check her page out if you have enjoyed what I have spoken about and you want to hear more on this sort of topic. Definitely follow her because she is one to listen to. Ladies, it's your girl, Miss Sunny J. I hope that you have found this useful. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you like this video, I will try and do more for you guys because I don't typically talk about dating that much. So do take care of yourselves. Make sure that you always put yourself as number one when you are dating somebody. Take time, really get to know them. Don't let anyone pull the wool over your eyes, and just stay in tune, stay logical as much as you're going to be emotional, getting to know this person. Trust me, Mr. Right is out there, but we just want to eliminate the nonsense. Okay, so until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. It's your girl, Miss Annie J. Bye.